It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. What do we have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Ripped on a line. Nabs it. And there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
It's Aaron Judge now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's off the mark. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And Judge takes a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. This to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Stanton now. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, one away. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That's a laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that is out of play.
great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is fouled back. That one ran inside, almost got him.
One ball,
straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back singles, that can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Alex Verdugo. That's in there, and that's strike one. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2, and the Pirates coming up. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Clark Schmidt.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. In the air, foul off first. Drops into the glove, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That one missed.
That's down.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
One ball,
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Brian Reynolds here. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Alex Jackson. Heaney back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Kicks and fires. That one the other way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Stepping in, Oswald Peraza had the day off yesterday. And a sac bunt here. Oh, a great flip. In time. Got him.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Horwitz measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Andrew McCutchen stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll it to a double play.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Schmidt ready to fire now. And that one sliced foul. Hit on the ground to short. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he'll one. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jack.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Pirates strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jason Dominguez.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
That's hard hit on the line. Reynolds makes the grab. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Goldie at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Goldie stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds trying to get there and makes the grab, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First time up was a pop out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one.
That's an out.
On to Goldschmidt. That's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Tommy Pham. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
Strike.
Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Up the middle. Peraza fires over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at PNC Park, on to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here's Alex Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Back up the middle and a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Now that shortstop, Oswald Peraza.
First and second, no outs. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball center field. Sawinski coming on. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 4-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Heaney out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new pitcher in the game, Bailey Falter.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. LeMahieu over at second, one down. And now he's fallen behind Judge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Judge rips that one. Makes the catch, and there's two down. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and they get the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bounce to the right side. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman,
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. A single his first time. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground. Over to Goldie. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
now batting, right fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. McCutchen tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. And that misses. And 1-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Falter back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Sawinski under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here is Goldschmidt. Goldie in his 14th season, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, A lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
That one ripped. Back there. And out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alex Jackson. He's 2 for 2. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Oswald Peraza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sawinski pulls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
So the lineup flips over. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Gonzalez.
He was late there, strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Rodriguez batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The other way, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
So 2 down now, and here is Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he's already singled in this game. Now fly ball to right center. This one looks like trouble. Rodriguez around third. He will score. The relay.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That's a strike. 0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Hayes on at second with 2 down. Caught him looking for the K. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a... All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. But foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes makes the grab for the 2nd out. Two outs, base is empty. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Bailey Falter won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Joey Wentz on the pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Base is empty with 2 away. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. A switch hitter batting right. High fly ball out to left field. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in, and that is that. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Tommy Pham. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So up next, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike. Pham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. He goes down looking.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And here is Spencer Horwitz. Pitches in there. Strike 1. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
McCutchen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The pitch to McCutchen. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Snap throw to first, but he's back in time. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lifted in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next for New York, Alex Jackson. 3 for 3. With 3 singles. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. See you later. An absolute smash to left. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second with 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. That's to third. Hayes fires across the diamond. Judge out on the play. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In the air, center field, Sawinski has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 9 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cabrera hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jack Sawinski digs in now. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tim Hill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Line drive and base hit. And out to a board. In there safely. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Can't get there, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's 9-2. 2 on with 1 out. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To third, LeMahieu. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Pirates 2. Game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. In the dirt, 3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Hayes to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Wentz in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Just missed. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, second baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. Goldie stands at first with one out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. This one smashed down the right field line. Could be extra bases. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Joey Wentz gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Carmen Mlodzinski comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
At the plate, Alex Jackson.
0-1.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there. Yeah, the count 1-2. And that's
2
too
balls,
high.
2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds tracks it down for the out. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead it 9-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Scott Efros. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One gone here.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
McCutchen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, the first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick.
2 down, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 7. It's 9-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Colin Holderman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reynolds hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. He swings and fouls one off. LeMahieu, the base runner at first with one out. Swings and misses, struck him out. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Inside. Perfect. And it hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And a base hit. Around third comes LeMahieu. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. On the ground to third. They get the force, and the inning is over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, due up in inning number 9. It's the Yankees. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Brian Hayes, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's to third. Safe at second.
Safe.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
On the ground to third. LeMahieu. 1 at second.
Out.
And it's a double play to end the ball game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
10-2 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.